Hello and welcome back to White Collar Woker. So what are we talking about today? 2020 and the difficult year it's been. But I actually think there are some positives in it. And this channel is called White Collar Woker. And the idea is that I'm just a normal person. I'm not in the media, so I'm not here to hype up and talk a lot of political rubbish. I'm trying to raise our spirits. I've got a nice glass of beer here. It's New Year's Eve, so I want to deliver an optimistic message. I'm reading a book at the moment called The Lion and the Unicorn, which is an essay by George Orwell. Now, George Orwell writes this essay during the Blitz. It opens the book saying, currently there are people overhead trying to kill me. And what does he write about? He writes what it is to be British. And he talks about the fact that we are a nation of stamp collectors, of pigeon breeders, of golf club caddies and rugby players and football players. We're a nation of hobbyists. And why? It's because the private life is sacred. It was sacred in the UK before this year. And that's very important. He also talks about the fact that the British aren't big fans of warmongering, despite the fact that we were the warmongering nation before World War I and World War II. But George Orwell correctly points out that we were a naval nation. There are many military dictatorships, but there's no naval dictatorship. So the British aren't very good at bowing down to authority. But I want to just put up a couple of quotes here. So the first one is, "Here comes one upon all, that important British trait. The respect for constitutionalism and legality, the belief in the law as something above the state." Now, Milton Friedman has a hilarious quote in which he says, he did a tour of Europe, and he said that he came across with three things. The French obey none of the laws set before them. The English obey all of the laws set before them. And the Americans obey only the good laws. I happen to agree on the British front. We love a queue and we love obeying the law despite if it's complete nonsense. The second quote. "It is not that anyone imagines the law to be just. Everyone knows that there is one law for the rich and one for the poor." Now, he wrote that in 1940. Have things changed? No. But the good thing coming from 2020 is the fact that things have been very difficult. The government locking us all down, the policies which haven't really been backed up by a lot of data, and the difficult Brexit negotiations. But the one thing we should be proud of is the fact that Britishness, the national identity of Britain, has not died. We are still a nation that respects constitutionalism and the rule of the law, and we are a nation that really prides ourselves on our private life. We do not want any government, any bureaucrat, any official stepping beyond their means, their realm into our private lives. We are a nation of private loving citizens. Now what we need to do is make sure we keep that in 2021. Things have been difficult this year, but that British trait is what's going to get us through it. I hope I've delivered this. I want it to be a happy, uplifting video, and if you read the rest of the essay of The Lion and the Unicorn, it gets a lot more optimistic from them. It's quite funny, George Orwell's pithy opinion on being British. So that's it. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you all in 2021. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye-bye.